When I was a kid, I have this beautiful garden. My father had this kind of background, just gardening there. And every Saturday, I just there with him, and I just have this really connection with the land. When I have 30, I have a really good job, I'm a really good landscaper. But suddenly, I look in just an aesthetic way to look the nature. And I feel really empty because I spent all my professional career in a computer. And I take all my money and I quit the job that I have. And I travel all Chile, Argentina, Uruguay. I start to understand for myself what is I want in my life.
I came from China and I came to Melbourne Uni when I was 19. Screening the Baykeeper film in our student accommodation. There was one thing, when you open up the bird, all litter. She's like, this bird lives very far away from the city. I was so stunned. I was like, what we've done here has impacted creatures so far away, but then think about what we've done to the creatures actually around us.
I was living in a little town in Venezuela. When I was a child, I said, I need to go to the city to learn. I wanted to be an animator and travel the world and learn some language. That was my wish. It's quite magical in my life because with Animal Planet Discovery Channel, they contacted me to be part of a TV program called Planet Action. It was looking to someone who was an artist, Latin American, crazy. This program was eco-reality TV. We went to Honduras and then Belize. In Belize, we cleaned the island. It was unbelievable. It looks like an artist create a landscape with plastic. So that was a big experience that made amazing impact in my art, in my way of to see the world and to see nature and humanity.
I came here from the Solomon Islands to study environmental science in RMIT University because of the deforestation and climate change that is happening back in my country. My professor, he asked if I have like a work experience. And I said, no, I have never had a work experience. He says, oh, and you can volunteer at the EcoCentre and get credited.
When we're thinking to come into Australia, one of my main kind of thinking and ideas was, please let me try to connect with the community there. I spent all the 2 years here, go to Billy Nursery, go to a Royal Botanic Garden, and different voluntary work. For me, my compass was the EcoCentre, but most of all, the people. And I understand how big they are and how they educate the kids. And so have the patience for everybody to just explain what they're doing. And this generosity, I think, is just take my heart.
And they posted something about the multicultural Bay Ambassador. I was part of them as a summer ambassador. We have to do a project that we gather a specific group to make them more aware of the environmental issues. I aimed at the people who are same age group because what I realized is that people at my age, like university, were kind of too busy with our study. I took the group of 20-ish to St. Kilda, which is quite huge for me as well, and show them the nurdles.
When the people throw plastic, so cigarette butts in the street, go through the drain, they don't think about that's going to end up in the ocean.
In here, we get to do the plastic analysis. I also help supervise the other volunteers, set up the area, and then we get the sample, and then we just separate the microplastics from the organics, put them into different sizes, and then we record the numbers. They're mostly those that are less than 5 millimeters, and we found heaps of them. Just one small pile, you can find like more than 100. It's really too much plastic in the water.
I went to RMIT to study public art. The teacher asked me, what is your message? All my drawings and all my stencil art, it was mostly people. But those characters have always a wave around their resonance. Everything vibrates. My public art has to be something that is helping to people to open their eyes and to value the environment and to love the environment and to care about the environment.
He's there. Sorry, mate. Oh, it's one of native. First time I saw one. And every native plant I try is growing so quickly. We need to start thinking about how you can develop the cities in the way that we feel again in the nature and not outside the nature. I think Melbourne is an amazing city about to create these kind of things. I just want to bring all this nature for the people, but not for the people they already connect. The people is not connect.
All these issues, plastics, food, economies, forests, the whole world is connected to water.
If we see the world as a body, as an organism, if I will not look after the lakes, the rivers, the ocean, if that collapse completely, everything collapses.
Wow, there is polystyrene. It is really a good experience for me in EcoCentre because it has helped me to make people aware of the plastics. We need to have our oceans more cleaner.
EcoCentre, the council, local people, beach patrols, this big community around Port Phillip Council that is getting more and more together and more things happening.
What they're doing is something quite meaningful and just trying to get government's awareness about environmental protection. And I took part in it, like small contribution, but I took part.
When I do it, especially if I'm involved with other people, I don't feel like I'm from another country. I don't feel like I'm Venezuelan or from anywhere. I'm just, Earth citizen. I'm from here, we're all from here. That's what I feel.